Hello friends, Those Back Pages here. I hope you, your friends, family, and loved ones are all well and safe in these absolutely crazy, crazy times that we're living through right now. Let me start out by saying thank you to my friend Kelvin, who was gracious enough to gift me with the item that's currently holding my phone. It is a brand new stand, and this is Akron Mounts, it's called, however you pronounce it. You can see there, it's got all kind of funky, bendable, get all sorts of weird angles. It's really cool. I have come to discover that I was going to do an album, not like rummage through an album, and I set the thing up, and I've discovered it's my phone. It's just not ideal for. I just can't get the right angle. I tried to set it up over here. I got the ceiling light reflection in the pages, and it is what it is. But I mean, this is a lot more. It's a lot more steady. I mean, I really do appreciate it. It's this is the one I had been using, which is fine. It's bendy. It's got, I don't know, some kind of material in it. And this can grasp onto a shelf, like this, and then you tighten it, and then you can bend it to however you want. But this one is just a lot better made. I mean, that was I don't remember how much that one was, but I mean this, and then of course the old standby is the little cheapy Amazon tripod that bends. This part is bendy, and I sit that on the desk. I put the phone in there and then shoot. Normally when I'm over there at my desk shooting your stereotypical Those Back Pages videos. But I did give that a shot, Kelvin, and I still love the stand, and I'm gonna incorporate it in this, and I'm still working on it. I mean, I'm not totally giving up on the idea of like the nice, like it shows here, just the overhead. So we'll see. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. So we are now, well, technically it's Saturday, but now we are 6 weeks with no sports. So it's really crazy. I never would have ever guessed in my life that we 6 weeks without any professional sports. And it doesn't look like we're going to be back in business anytime soon. So, and again, this is going to, this kind of thing, it's daily. Some days are great. Talking to my friends is great. And some days it's not so great. Even though you put on a good face for your friends, but inside you might be struggling. And it's important to reach out to people, to let people know what's going on. I mean, it's easier said than done, of course, but we are going to get through this one way or the other, and everyone is affected. I mean, it's the repercussions when we do get to the other side of whatever, however long this may be. There's going to be some serious fallout, and unfortunately, my percentage for the show this year gets smaller with each passing day, and it's tough. I mean, I'd probably put it in the 1% area that they even they even try to have it. I mean, it's it's something that, you know, I think they're waiting as long as possible for insurance purposes and whatnot. But, you know, it's just, I don't, man, it pains me to say that. I just don't think it's going to happen. I mean, which is a damn shame, because, you know, I met so many of new guys last year, and a lot of you that I had met for the first time, and I was looking forward to seeing you again, and meeting a whole bunch of new people, you know. So, oh, it is saddening to give that serious thought. So let's talk about cards a little bit, because why not? How are you guys doing with the card collecting? I mean, I'm trying to remain focused and stay on course. You know, that's the main thing here, is stay on course. I mean, it's easy to fluctuate, to see what other people, oh my gosh, the Griffey Upper Deck PSA 10 is $1,600. Oh my gosh, I gotta get one. Wait it out. Buy a 9. You're gonna save a lot of money buying a 9, and at arm's length, you're not gonna know the difference. But, you know, two things. Not for nothing, you should have had one already. You really should have had one already. You know, I really don't. If you're just coming back now, I don't envy you at all. I mean, you see new people coming in, and hey, you know, what Soto should I get? What Acuna should I get? What Kleber? You know, the new blood, which, you know, and you know, it's easy if you've done this a long time. You can rattle off a whole bunch of different ones to get, but now they're costly. They can add up. I mean, so again, I don't really envy anyone that's coming around now. It's really tough. I mean, I would try to, again, just stay the course. You know, it's really easy to get influenced by, you know, what you see and what you hear. But again, set a target for yourself and try to just maintain. Just remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Some of us have been doing this for a very long time. You know, all this crap you see behind you didn't just happen overnight. You know, I've been collecting graded cards for 15 years now, so that's a long time. So yeah, you know, again, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You know, my email box is always open. Some of us have been talking back and forth around this whole thing. You know, it's those back pages at AOL.com. Yes, I still have an AOL account for 25 years now. So that's scary to stop and think about. But, alright, so let's see, what else is going on? Oh, yeah. I wanted to, a different kind of, man, I way to approach this, because it sounds silly when and I haven't actually said this out loud before, but it does sound a bit silly. But you know how we can prospect young players, whichever sport it may be. Can we prospect artists? Like actual artists? And Eric, what the heck are you talking about? Well, and it comes back to, you know, Project 2020 again. You know, I've talked about that the last few episodes, and you know, I'll probably talk about it again. So I apologize in advance, but you know, sorry not sorry, as the kids say today. One particular artist, Blake Jameson. I'm sorry, yeah, Blake Jameson. He just tonight he actually passed 1,000 subs. I was gonna go ahead and ask you guys to go over to his channel and sub. He's been trying to get over 1,000 so he can go live on his phone. But he was able to pass that mark tonight. He's been going pretty much all week. Starting this week, he's been going live on his channel at 10:23 Eastern. Pretty much on the nose. I'll try to remember to leave a link below down in the description to his channel if you want to go check it out. Get notification when he goes live. Anyway, he is 35 years old. He is oh man, I can't remember his. He basically he's an artist. He's a painter, and you know he's pretty well known in the well, especially in the NFL community. You know, he's a humble guy, so he probably won't boast too much about it. But you know, watching his live streams, he painted at Cam Newton's Super Bowl party this past Super Bowl. He was at his house or wherever painting. So, and he's done tons of commissions. You know, Montana. He's a big Niners fan, so you know Montana. Again, I'm just all the names. He has, you know, hockey. John Tavares. He did a commission for him. And again, so he's knowledgeable with sports. And you know, he was born in '85, and you know, for the first 10 years of his life, he was a big sports guy, big card collector. So he has those roots to our community. And actually on Twitter the other Thursday, Throwback Thursday, he posted a picture of himself in the newspaper at spring training in 1989. You know, Blake Jameson, 4. He's 4 years old. Weighs blah blah blah, whatever it was. So at 4 years old, he had his picture in the newspaper. You know, at spring training down in Florida. So now that he's working with Topps, this could become something. You know, somebody who's known in the art community. Well, I guess known is subjective, but I see, you know, he's a heck of a guy. So I just see big things. So is it strange to prospect an artist? Just something to think about. Occupy your mind during these, you know, these times of the pandemic. I guess one other thing I wanted to touch on before I I was gonna say let you guys go, but again, I'm very grateful you're here. It means a lot to me. I really like the conversation that we have in the comments section. Go back and forth. I mean, if you are a creator, I cannot reiterate again how important it is to actually communicate with the people that are spending their time with you on your time, especially in a small community like cards. You know, and I get it, there's a lot of people that just watch and they don't comment, and I do that as well. That's fine, but regardless, if someone takes their time to drop a comment on your video, go ahead and say something. At least say thank you. You know, don't just click the heart. You know, click the heart, click the thumbs up, and just say, hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it, brother. Just something easy. That's all. So, what was it? Okay. You know, I've got, you know, I showed it last time or time before. I've got, you know, a stack of mail that I haven't opened. That's not unusual for me. Duh. It's not a problem not opening something, but somebody had mentioned in a previous, I think it was the last time I opened some mail, the commenter commented that, hey man, it was good to see you open some mail. You know, a lot of us aren't getting mail. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. He says a lot of us aren't getting mail, so You know, it's nice to see mail open. So let me know below what you feel about that. I mean, maybe I'll just, you know, I can bust some mail open in the traditional, you know, with my U Matter and Keep Learning background and stuff like that. Maybe I should just open it off camera, and we'll see. We'll see. It's not like there isn't time to do it. So I just wanted to say thank you again for being here. Remind you that you matter a lot more than you think you do. Especially nowadays, you might not feel it, but you are important. Human life is very important. So remember to be safe and to be kind.